This screencast is meant for any teachers who are piloting WriteSteps. So the WriteSteps program is an online set of curriculum for different writing activities, and you may see things referred to as engagers on the WriteSteps website. Engagers are interactive whiteboard lessons. They were created with smart boards in mind, which we don't have here at the district. So you may see something about Smart Notebook. We do not have access to that, and it's not a free program. Fortunately, however, we do have the ability to convert those files to work with Activinspire. So that's what I want to show you how to do in this video. And first, I thought I'd show you one that has been converted so you can see what I'm talking about and what it looks like. Again, these are called the engagers, and there is just about one for every day that there's a lesson for in every unit of WriteSteps. So looking here, this is the first page. This is Unit 1, Day 1. It's talking about these teacher notes that you'll see throughout the engager. And it is a 14-page flip chart. This is a third grade example, by the way. It has built-in links that go to online content such as videos, different templates that you can use to work through lessons, and then some interactive pull tabs where you'll see here that here's a teacher tip, and it actually has the word pull telling you that it's something that you can pull out. And here's another one. So it's all color-coded. It's pretty basic. There's nothing too crazy going on here, but it does work pretty nicely. And it's just more stuff like that. Now, one thing that I do want to mention here, the conversion process is not perfect. So when you convert something from the WriteSteps website and bring it into Inspire, it may require a little bit of massaging to get it to the point where it looks presentable to students. So this is one that I already took through those steps. You can see the words are fitting inside the box. Everything's legible and clean and clear. It doesn't take too long to get to this point. So I'm going to walk you through these steps so you can see how to do this on your own for your grade level. Okay, first, make sure you're logged into your WriteSteps account. You can have that login information as well as the login site on an email that was sent to you from WriteSteps. If you don't have that, make sure you contact Michelle Perry. She should be able to get you sorted out. After you get logged in, you should automatically be taken to your grade level content. If you don't see your grade level content, you can get there by clicking on your grade level link that's displayed at the top of the page under the pencil. Each of the units is tabbed out, and each unit contains links to individual day content. So Unit 2, Day 1, things like that. I'm going to use Unit 2, Day 5 as an example here. When you click on the link for Day 5, Day 5's content will load up. So you have some links to videos, visual aids, lesson plans, things like that. But what we're interested here is the Engager link, which is our interactive whiteboard lesson. When you click that, it's going to initiate a download that will be displayed in the bottom left of your screen. Try not to click that because it is a notebook file, as you can see, and your computer won't know what to do with it, so that's not going to help. Instead, after it finishes downloading, open up Activinspire, and we need to display your dashboard. To do that, we click on View, Dashboard. This is the screen that opens up probably every time you open up Inspire, and just clicking View Dashboard is a way to get it in case you don't have it. You can also press the F11 key on your keyboard. Here, click on Import from Smart Notebook. You're going to want to navigate to your downloads on your computer. So using this scroll bar, go all the way to the top and click the Downloads link. And here you'll see all of the files that you have downloaded on your computer, including the notebook file that you just downloaded from the WriteSteps website. So U4D5 would be Unit 4, Day 5. Click it to select it, on whichever one you're working on, and then click Open. Inspire will then import it. This little import window will show progress. Once it's done, that little window will go away, and you can close this dashboard. Next, all you need to do is just go through every page on the flip chart here to make sure that nothing's cut off, nothing's weird, and just to give yourself a little bit of a heads up of what it's going to look like and how it's going to work when you present it to your students. Everyone begins with a teacher page. So like this example, this T was a little bit off. You don't need to go crazy fixing this one, especially because it's not something that's even meant for students to see. What you'll want to pay attention to are the instructional pages like this, just to make sure that everything's good to go. Pull out the pull tabs, make sure everything is contained within shape, that it's legible and things like that. and also put them back when you're done with them, so that way it won't be in the way when you finally do present it to students. There are pull tabs on just about every other page, and you'll just want to make sure that it looks good to go. From my experience, there really aren't many major issues. The worst thing you'll see, that I've seen anyway, are cut-off texts where the shapes are too small and the text is too large, things like that. Still not even a big deal. You can get by without changing it. But this is what you're going to do just to make sure that there's nothing major. Here's one example that I want to show here. You can see the text here is cut off a little bit. And one way to fix that, you'll notice here that it's grouped. When you move the text, everything moves along with it. So I'm going to show you real quickly how to fix this if you want. If you click it, these little object actions appear. This one right here is yellow because these objects are grouped. If I click that to ungroup them, now I can move them independently. So I can also move the box behind it. I can resize the box a little bit. And now I can regroup them by dragging a box around it, selecting the box and the text, and clicking this group icon once again. You'll notice that the little pull tab got detached. Another way you can do that is just put it back here, drag a box around those, and click group once again. The reason I drug it over there is because if you accidentally grab the paper too, you're going to be grouping all of it, and you don't want to be grabbing the main page as well. So that looks better, and I can now put it back. Not a huge deal, but if you're picky and you want to have it look as good as possible, that's something you may need to do. One other thing to notice with these flip charts after they're converted, any links won't necessarily be obvious that it's a link unless you're really paying attention to it. Watch my mouse. If I move it over the shape, a blue play button appears. That means it's a link, and I can click it to get to whatever content or whatever page it's linked to. This one just actually took me to the next page. So that's how that works. Touch here, it's telling you to tap it or click it. Okay, so that is basically it as far as the conversion process and getting things cleaned up and proofing it, make sure that it's all good to go. One thing I would recommend is after you've gone through every single page and you're happy with the way that it looks, just do a file, save as, and save the converted flip chart that's been cleaned to some location on your OneDrive or your W drive, and just so you have a place where you save them all, and when you're ready to present them to your students, you'll be able to use the coding to tell which one to open whenever you're ready for it. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, Ben Rossman. I'd be happy to help you out with this if you have any questions or if you just need any reminders. But remember, you can watch this video as many times as you need. Thanks a lot.